So what really is emotional abuse? What do we mean when we talk about emotional abuse in the young child? Any form of maltreatment of the child that affects the child emotionally is what we call emotional abuse. Hello everyone, my name is Omowunmi Agunbiade and you're welcome to my channel. Last week we started a series on the mental health of the young child, especially in the early childhood stage. And last week we discussed mental health in young children. Today we're going to go on with the series and we will be discussing safeguarding your child's emotion. If you're ready, please let's go in and have this discussion. The next question is, what are the common forms of emotional abuse that young children experience regularly around them? First on my list is verbal humiliation. Verbal humiliation comes in different ways. Sometimes we have children who love to eat. They eat a lot and we just call them names. We have children who can be very hyper. They play around in the environment because of their temperament, but we give them nicknames. And these names stay with the child and we do not realize that it's actually hurting the child. So we need to ask ourselves, how am I communicating with that child verbally? What is my communication doing to that child? Are my words hurting that child? Is it building the child or is it actually killing who that child is? We need to pay attention to what we say to the young children around us. Another form of emotional abuse, which is very similar to verbal humiliation, is name calling. You call a child stupid, you call a child dull, you call a child lazy. When we feel that the child has done something wrong or there's conduct misbehavior, we need to be conscious of how we communicate this to the child. We can actually correct a child without name calling. It is doable and you can achieve this. We only need to be very intentional about it. So please do not call the young ones names. Address the issue and deal with it as you ought to do appropriately. Another form of emotional abuse is excluding the child from activities. Some of us use it as a form of punishment, so to say, in quote, as a form of consequence for not doing what they're meant to do. And then we tell them, you are going on detention, you're not going to do this because you didn't do that. Yes, it's good to set rules. If you set your rules, you sit with the child and tell the child, this is what is expected of you. If you do not do this, this is the consequence. It's much better that way than when the offense is committed, you just go ahead to determine what you want to do to the child. It can actually hurt the child emotionally. But if from the very beginning you set ground rules and it is very clear to that child what the child is expected to do, then you can call that emotional abuse. So we need to be careful how we exclude children. We want to punish them and exclude them from maybe activities that they really want to be part of. It can go a long way to hurt the child emotionally. I do hope that today you found value with the video and our discussion concerning mental health in early childhood stage. If you did, please give a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are yet to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that the next time we post the next series on mental health in early childhood stage, you get that prompt. I'll see you next week in the next video. Thank you and God bless you.